175,000 followers. Take a look at some of the comments, bro. Love, you're everything in a woman. A good man would marry you and keep you happy for life.
And today we are reacting to how are people still falling for this. From what I'm understanding, this is a video about AI Instagram profiles and things like that that are either tricking people into sending them money or just people brain rotted to death to the point where they're falling in love with these profiles. I don't know. Let's get straight to it though.
All right, so boom. A few months ago, I made a video about a AI profile on Instagram that had amassed tens of thousands of followers and let alone hundreds of signups on Patreon for AI generated photo. All right, so boom. So I'm scrolling on my Explore.
Hey, AI, huh? Damn.
Page, and this photo just so happened to pop up, and the first thing I say is this can't be real. Lo and behold, this is an artificial influencer. First and foremost, how the fuck you gonna be an influencer if you're not even a real person? Who are you influencing? Ooh. And like I said in that video, there's no doubt in my mind, they probably got a dude who's somewhat of the puppeteer, mastermind behind these AI generated accounts, somehow taking advantage of these gullible gooners, Hall of Fame masturbators, signing up for these AI generated photos behind the paywall.
That's gonna be a good little piece of business.
What a sick freak.
But then just yesterday on my Explore page, I came across this video.
This is crazy because there will be a time where these videos these pictures now have movement, and you can type in and create the exact thing that you like to just stroke it to. You create the person you like, then you make their voice as well. You like this type of voice modulation, right? Then you're able to make the video and her do the things that you like her to do. And when it all said and done, it'll be completely black mirrored to where you can ship her to you.
Tell me I did not just see that.
I saw AI Love Mature and said, hold on.
A link tree.
Are they trying to recruit people to fall in love with these images? Ain't no way. I go to the profile, and let me tell you something right now. I was not
beautiful
ready. First
Goldie.
and foremost, 175,000 followers. And I said to myself, it says hello. So clearly, you're probably not American.
Yeah. Hello, stranger. Want to come in? Daily pics, stories on Insta. This is like reading an erotic book, but you have, I'm sure they type a good essayed out AI generated essay about what this woman's living like or whatever, and they just smacking that shit. Look at this woman. This is probably the best granny you've ever seen in your life. If this granny walked up to you, your ass would be contemplating.
But generating all kinds of likes. Take a look at some of the comments, bro. Look at this man. Love, you're everything in a woman. A good man would marry you and keep you happy for life.
Robert Addison, 54943, in love.
He better not be a boring man, because I can tell you ain't the one that likes sitting in no house. You're looking for adventure and happiness. That makes great memories. Sir, she's not real. What are you talking about?
Hey, this nigga funny, bro.
You retarded. I said to myself, there's no way. Dudes is still falling victim to this. It says AI in the actual ad name. It's one thing if you just put it in the bio. Somebody can mess around and miss that, but it's in the name. How do you not recognize it's not a real person?
But that's not how the game is played. You can't do that.
After reading this comment, I said there's no way, but upon scrolling up, before I got a chance to exit the browser, I noticed this page is following 13 people. So upon clicking who they following, my greatest nightmare became true. It's nothing but other
AI pages.
Hey,
So
this
now
bit
my
is funny.
curiosity is activated. And upon going to every single account, it's exactly what you thought. Oh, you like blondes? We've got options.
Ooh,
Big
thick, thick, blonde AI moms.
breasted. Elderly women here. Oh, would you like a different flavor? We've got that as well. Another blonde. Oh, perhaps the hair's too long. How about we go a little short? Oh, you don't like the blonde, the dirty blonde? No problem. We've got brunettes with long hair. You'd rather a short-haired brunette? Not a problem. Oh, you're not really into the Caucasian skin? No worries. We've got...
Ooh, what? Hello, stranger. Look, and it's consistent. Wanna come in? Ooh.
Big-breasted Negro elderly women. Oh, maybe you'd like more fit Negro AI-generated photos. We've got that. Oh, you don't want black and white? No problem. We've got Asian for you. Oh, you're not really into Asian? How about some Indian for you?
Why?
Oh my
God. Man's trying to create a monopoly behind AI-generated images for gooners. I ought to send a voice note to every single profile to shut this operation down, but I don't think they're gonna be able to hear me if they ain't got in their Raycons.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Good sponsor, bro. I like this guy, bro. I fuck with this nigga, man. For real, I'm gonna have to DM this nigga after this, bro.
At Raycon. This is getting out of hand. And I went to the link in the bio. I'm not gonna go to the website because there's explicit photos that just so happen to be on there.
AI
But you
generated,
can
by the way.
chat with each individual AI generated.
He's going, whoever this is getting money going stupid. You hear me?
For a fee. But you're probably messaging the same person.
No one will ever know.
You sick freak!
I just can't bring myself to understand the thought process here because it's an AI generated photograph. You know it's not a human being. There are some who probably don't know.
But I was about to say, no, I'm sure there's plenty of guys there, bruh, that just are not aware. They genuinely think, like that guy that typed that message out, that old man, he genuinely thinks that's a real person. You deserve to be. He thinks that's a real person.
Those who do know, you know, there's other humans you can communicate with, even if it's through virtual communication.
Right.
There's some who have humiliation fetishes where there can be a dominatrix, if you will, who you ultimately pay money to so they could degrade you. That's something that was going on Twitter. I think it was called a pay pig. That's what it was. That absolute lunacy. But in this situation, it's not even a real person. But you're going out of your way to say, hey, this image is my fancy. So I'm gonna pay $10 a month to communicate with something that's not even real.
Who in the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
It's so mind-boggling because there's no doubt in my mind, there's probably somebody who's blowing a bag trying to...
Probably. There are multiple people that can't get enough of this. This is what they love. And what if they were smart, what they really would do is they would commission, right? Come to me to commission somebody that you really want, like you really like. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you like? Okay, let me create that for you. Here's you know, her. Is what else can we do? Like, you know, is anything I need to change? This is what the smart businessman on the other end of this would do.
Trying to communicate.
That's what I would do.
AI generated images. There's actually no sort of motion graphic to where you can try to convince yourself it's a human being or somebody who functions. It's nothing but photos, and people out here probably dropping bread. Like, it's one thing if it was some sort of parasocial relationship and it was somebody on the other end to where it could be like an influencer, somebody who you follow, you watch extensively. You convince yourself that through all this financial contribution, they'll give you a chance. Although you're catching yourself in a genjutsu, at least that person's real. This is no different than if somebody made a account of Bulma or Chi-Chi or any fictional character and made it seem as if I'm gonna talk to you. And
He's right. He's right. That is very true.
you're sending funds in order to go and communicate. Like, fam, there's no doubt in my mind, you probably got other obligations. You maybe got rent. You maybe got a mortgage. Let's just say you stay with your folks. There comes a time in which they gonna get called home to glory. And you done blew all the money you got coming in
On AI generated photos. But this is not less new phenomenon. You know, well, this is, but like people been wasting their fucking money. Whether it be on corn, paid corn. It used to be you pay for browsers. Nowadays you pay for OnlyFans or only OF. I'm gonna cut that out because OF been kicking my ass on my other channel, bro. Cooking my shit, just even that word. That being said, man, I think we got the point here, bro. Great video by this guy. I rock with this guy, bro, for real. He had me laughing. Like the video, sub up, comment up, hit the nutty bell, and don't miss any videos on the channel, bro. I'm binging them, and I really just appreciate you if you're really here, bro. You know, it really shows the support because it really was very painful finding out that channel was gone. And, you know, it is what it is, though. We got to keep that grind going. So we gone. ADD let do. Oh, I didn't press the button. Let me do that one more time. ADD let do.
Crazy.
Astronomical.